Ring, 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 gather, gather, near or far. That's the sound of the town bell. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Honor, and today I have a very special video for you. Something that's not been requested by anybody except for the little crowd of people in my head. Does anyone else have that? Just a little crowd of people cheering them on whenever you do something. Yay, go on, whoa! I am going to do something that is pretty saturated on the internet, but not this way. This is the, is she wearing makeup routine. You know, there's corporate companies, there's schools, there's beaches, there's errands to run, and you just want a little spruce. You don't want something that looks like you're about to do like some sort of like ice skating Olympics. Yeah? It's a very quick, easy routine. Nothing complex, nothing super wild. Step one is hydrate. Hydrate. So before Christmas, I would only really use this moisturizer, but now I have a couple more steps. I've added in the Ordinary. Hold on, I'll show you what I've been doing. So I actually got this Serum Repair by Dr. Sebach in my Vogue advent calendar. And then I put that on at night time because it says, actually doesn't say night. I think it's recommended to do it at night. And then I do the Ordinary. This is just aloe, a soothing serum for blemish prone skin. It says aloe 2% plus NAG 2% solution, and I did know what that meant. And you just use it every day, morning and night, after cleansing. So I just hydrate with that in your palms. Face palm, that's what that means. I'm always a bit careful around my eyes, just because you never know really, do you? This is what that looks like. That's so, yeah. Then I go in with this Tatcha Silk Peony Eye Cream. It's got this little spoon, but I never actually use it. Again, Vogue advent calendar. I used to use this Sturm eye cream from Dr. Barbara. And that's pretty good actually. I've used it quite a lot. That was a good buy. Except I didn't buy it. But I'm loving this one. I really want to try out their moisturizer. I haven't tried it. Obviously you don't need eye cream, but I'm just finding that it's really fun, especially in winter. And I think maybe you're only supposed to put eye cream on at night, but you know what? I make the rules here. There's literally no rules. I take my CeraVe moisturizing lotion because, you know, I don't have time to do the whole gua sha situation. So I just kind of do it with my hands. Just, you know, touch those points. Moisturize against gravity. That's what my gran taught me. And always moisturize your neck. Always moisturize your neck. There we go. So that's pretty much set. Now I actually do have tan on my face because I just couldn't stand it. Honestly, if you want to build confidence, in my opinion, a bit of fake tan goes a million miles. It just makes you feel a bit better and a bit more human, especially in these cold, dark, really depressing winter months. I don't know if I actually need the Drunk Elephant drops, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to show you what I usually do. Do I love these? Not really. I don't think they're worth the hype. I don't think they're all the rage. Whatever. So I just get a bit on my hand like this. You see all people doing that? Nah. Just get a bit on your hand. Like that. Yeah. Pea-sized amount. Maybe like a garden pea, not a petit pois. Bit of the moisturizer on top and just mix it together so it does that. Okay? And just sort of aim to start putting it where the sun naturally hits. I feel like I always hear people say that and I never really know fully what that means because it kind of hits me everywhere. On your forehead. You always get tan on your forehead, don't you? And take it down on your neck just to smooth and even out. Lovely. So once you've hydrated, it's obviously different depending on the different coverage that you want. Now, at the moment, I've only got a few blemishes, so I'm quite fortunate that this is a relatively easy makeup look to do. What I would recommend is if you need full coverage and you need to put foundation on or something, I would just put the smallest amount of foundation, mix it with a moisturizer just to thin it out and build it, but make sure that they're complementary. Again, no one's asked for this. Secondly, I have no idea what I'm talking about. This is just what I've experimented with over the years. Don't sue me. Just do what you do. Rubbish advice. Okay, few blemishinos. So I just literally do that. I'm only really focusing on, I don't actually put, there's a little blemish here, but that one that I just covered, I don't really need to do that. I don't like to put too much concealer on my blemishes because I don't want to come across too perfect. Everyone has blemishes, so I'd like to have them show through. It's a more natural look, because that's the whole point, a natural look. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the same colour just under my eyes, just ever so slightly. And that's it. That's literally it. Then 2 blending brushes. You can use a beauty blender, but I'm going to use a brush. Stippling brush, Kylie Cosmetics concealer brush, triangle one. Absolutely love it. Obsessed. Think it's the best. So then I'm just going to start on my lip, around my little nose, and just blend that out. Okay? Nothing major. Nothing scary. I experienced what I think is broodiness for the first time the other day. I was on a bus and I was just looking at this kid who was screaming his head off, and he looked at me and he smiled at me. I melted. I was like, I want one. It was like a fleeting thought that just went across my head. I want one. I've never had that thought. And I love kids, but I don't think I've like wanted one of my own. Because sometimes I have, oh, cute, I want to hold it, but I like secretly can't wait to give it back. Crazy times. Crazy time. Under your eyes. You can use your finger too because it's like warms up the product or something. Just blend it basically. And then just take the stippling brush and just really ensure that it's all blended. Okay? So not a huge difference. Now, here's the junction. Cream products for me naturally, I don't love them. The one I do love, Refi Cream Bronzer. I think it's brilliant. As you can see, I've been really hacking away at that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get this kind of, I don't know what type of brush this is, and I don't even know where I got it from, but it's like kind of dense. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to warm up my face. Bear in mind, I already have tan on, so you don't want to go too crazy. And the good thing about this is that it's creamy, but it kind of, the way that it sits and sets on your face is really nice. I really like it. Put some on your eyelids and down your nose too. Under that chin to bring down. Delicious. Yeah, just a bit of, could be quite aggressive with that stipple, I think. Just to sort of, you start to get a natural blush that way. Okay, then I'm going to set it. Now, you've got 2 options here. Hoola Bronzer, which is ridiculously overpriced, or this, which I've literally used since I was about 17, Rimmel Natural Bronzer. Take the Rimmel one and kind of dust over with a bit of powder and just settle. It's literally almost exactly the same shade. Sort of enhancing it a little bit. Look at my brows. Then what I'm going to do is just for a bit of shading and carving, like I can't be bothered with the whole cream contour and I have to say the Fenty contour stick is pretty good, but I just like to use a bit of eyeshadow. Arrest me. This is the Kylie Cosmetics palette. What palette is it? I'm not sure, but it's the one, it's like the neutrals one. Again, my makeup is not very neat or presentable, so sorry about that. But it's the colour, it's these colours. Base, Natural, Rust, Umber, Chocolate, Camel, Nude, Chair, what? Shadow and Sable. If that helps anybody buy it. I'm sure I can find it and I can link it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of shadow and a teensy bit of chocolate, and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones the tiniest bit. And bring it down there. And that's what works for me. So just find what works for you and do it. A bit down here too. Again, it's all about sort of shading with contouring. One time when I started art A level, they sat down and they were like, okay, the first assignment is to draw the negative space. What? But then actually negative spaces come in handy with makeup. Now, what we're gonna do is I am gonna use a cream. I love this. This is the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand Highlight Blush. Disney and Charlotte Tilbury did a collab. I don't even know where or when I got this. As you can see, I've used it a lot. I just love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. You love it so much, you squeeze it up and it comes out. Can you see that? Woo! Comes out that little thing. Oh gosh, that's a lot of product actually. Whoa. Just a bit on my lips. No rules. Same brush as Refi. Just go round and bring it up. That's quite a lot. Yeah, I put quite a lot on accidentally. Apples of your cheeks. I used to think when I was younger that these apples of my cheeks were my dimples. When someone's like, you got dimples, and I was like, to my sister, because my sister had dimples, which are obviously here. And then I used to think that my lungs, one was for food and one was for drink. Highly intelligent girl. Just kidding. This was when I was a kid, by the way. This wasn't like secondary school. And as you can see, it literally looks like I've just, oh, you've caught the sun. That's what people are going to be saying. Yes. Yes, I have caught the sun. I don't actually usually put it on my lips. I don't know why I did that. And that's actually got a natural shimmer and shine in it. Just make sure it's blended, really. I think that's the key to flawless makeup, is good blending. Now what I am going to do, just a little, I'm currently in my glam room. This is my sister's old room, and I've just put all my makeup bits in here. And there's some clothes just to really glam it up, you know what I mean? So I'm getting this tiny powder puff Laura Mercier setting powder, and just ever so gently dab that underneath the eye and bring it down round your nose. Okay? You're going to want to set that. Set in between your eyebrows, on your chin, and you can take it under there if you want, but whatever, really. Doesn't really make a difference to me. Kind of is all being set. Leave it for a second. Brows. This is the Archery pencil and brow sculpt thing from Soap and Glory. It's actually called Archery Brow Pencil and Brush Precision. I love a brow pencil. I love to keep them just a little bit rough and ready, a little bit messy, a little bit, you know, just, she got makeup on, that type of vibe. So I always just draw in like a hair way. I call it the hair way, where I'm like adding extra strokes of hair. I don't really try and shape my brows because I kind of like their shape. The only thing I do really is drag that underneath just like that and bring it to, you see this bit you can sort of trace with a little dot right at the edge of your nose. Like that's apparently where they're supposed to meet, and obviously I don't know where this brow is wandering off to. So just sort of bring it in a little bit. Oh my god, that literally looks beautiful. I love it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And you can just brush it up. Okay. For a no makeup issue wearing makeup eyeshadow look, I'm just gonna brush all that powder off. I am just gonna quickly set that with this because my brows have just been wandering. She's a wanderer. What am I doing? Yes, I'm just gonna get an eyeshadow brush. This is one I use quite a lot, so I'm literally just gonna dab in the Hoola Bronzer Benefit. You can just use whatever bronzer you've used and just take that all over your lid, really, just in your crease. If you want to sort of add some more dimension, then sure you can, but really I wouldn't get too fussy. I wouldn't get too fussy with those eyelids. Curry lashes. Oh, that's not a good idea. Pulse a little. I don't know what it is that makes me feel like this. Wow, I just came up with a remix in my head. She's a wanderer. What songs has everyone been listening to? Really intrigued. I have a radio show on Represent Radio, if you didn't know, every Friday 11 till 1. I'm not leaving it there. I do like a bit of mascara, so I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Maybelline Lash Sensation Mascara. This has been my trusty go-to for literal years. I've tried all of them, all the others. Oh, I've suddenly acquired 3. Only had 2 yesterday. Right, this is quite a new one. So what I do, I saw Makeup by Mario do this. You literally take the mascara wand and you just scrape off all the product. Look how much is on this wand. It's crazy to me. So you scrape that off and then you go over the top lash. Stay with me. Careful not to get it on your eyelid. This feels so wrong, but at the same time so right. Oh, I got it on my eyelid. Oh. No, we can get away with that. Okay. Now you've got your pointy, sticky out forward lashes. Take them at the root and just brush upward. Yeah, baby. And then get the end of that wand and go on those outer lashes and just coat. Woo! Yeah. Oh, yeah. This eyelash. Does anyone else get that? Like, the eyelashes on one side sometimes are really weird. I can't sleep anymore. And that, I'm going to finish it off with some powder blush. Hourglass. Again, kind of, I like a highlightery blush. Then, what I've been loving doing, which I used to hate as a trend, but I actually love the way it looks. So I have natural real life freckles, but there's no real life sun in this small, tiny country. So I'm just going to put back in my freckles. Sorry, are you wearing makeup? That's what people say when you have freckles. If you don't have freckles, you can obviously just put on freckles. You don't have to put them back in. I just like to, mine always like come here, and then I have a few, you can kind of, can you see my freckles? There? They're kind of already there. So I just sort of put them where they are. That's a beauty mark. And there. Oh, love it. Here we go. Yes. Don't miss the sides of your nose, because that's where you get the nose. That's just another eyebrow pencil. This is from NYX. Micro brow pencil in the shade Brunette. And then I just get that same brush that I did my blush and my bronzer with, and I just press over the top, and it kind of just, I don't know, it like presses them in, kind of looks good. Now for the lips. Some people contour their lips, blah blah blah, whatever. Sorry, I don't know where this blasé attitude has come from, really, I don't. Kiko lip liner, shade 33, kind of needs sharpening. I kind of like it when it's not sharp though, because it kind of, it gives more of a crayon-y vibe, and it's looser and it's more blended. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some of my New Year's resolution is to like spend less time on makeup. That's not actually true. I love makeup, and I'm actually probably gonna spend more time doing makeup, because I just love to do makeup just for fun and just to practice. Like makeup for a party that doesn't exist. Oh, I have an event. I want to just practice. Perfect. This is the Maybelline Lifter Liner in shade Player. Just gonna, oh! Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be a bit dramatic with the lips. This is not a natural lip look, so sorry, she's wearing makeup. Get your concealer, put it on your index finger. No, your ring finger, sorry. My ring finger's so bare. Oh, not where I wanted it, but that's okay. And just blend that in. Obviously don't eat it, but it's fine to put on your lips. It's kind of lightened up the shade. Then I've got this lip oil from Rhodial with collagen. This is from the Vogue Advent Calendar. Oh, it smells like chocolate. Gosh, that's delicious. And that, my tiny spring onions, is that she got makeup on. Makeup look. You ready for the day? Hey everybody, you're welcome. You're welcome. See ya. I'll see you at 3. Bye. I don't know what that was. So comment below any of the makeup looks or tips and tricks that you would like me to try, attempt, demonstrate. This is obviously quite a tame look. We've gone for quite a natural look, bar the lips. But if you want something a bit wilder, a bit funkier, maybe like a 60s look, maybe something weird, maybe I could try and do like a little scene of a family on my eyelid. Please don't ask me to do that. No, I'm fine. I'm up for anything. So comment below and let me know your, has she got makeup on? Makeup looks. Until next time.